So friends, the new Republican majority in the House of Representatives is saying, hey, smoke 'em if you got 'em. That's right. The Republicans are bringing carcinogens back to Congress. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, just how concerned are the Republicans for the health and well-being of the American people? Well, I think they tipped their hand a little bit on the answer to that question in recent days. Here's the new reporting from The Independent. Smoking is back in the Capitol under new House Republican majority. And that article begins, the Republicans are back in control in the U.S. House of Representatives, and that means members are once again allowed to smoke inside the building. The Republican majority has made the rule change despite the fact that smoking indoors is banned in Washington, D.C., and generally considered to have negative effects on people's health. The House and Senate are federal property governed by rules largely left up to the House and Senate leadership. Generally considered to have negative effects on people's health. Can I put a slightly finer point on that? Here's a quote from a federal judge who presided over some litigation involving the tobacco industry's deceptive marketing practices. This from the New York Times back in 2006. New limits set over marketing for cigarettes. A federal judge ordered strict new limitations on tobacco marketing on Thursday after finding that cigarette makers deserve to be punished for a decades-old conspiracy to deceive the public about the dangers of smoking. The deception, Judge Gladys Kessler, a federal district court for the District of Columbia, said, resulted in an immeasurable amount of human suffering. Cigarette makers, the judge said, profit from selling a highly addictive product which causes diseases that lead to a staggering number of deaths per year, an immeasurable amount of human suffering, and economic loss, and a profound burden on our national health care system. And now, the Republicans want that carcinogen back in Congress, back in the Capitol. You can understand why, right? The American voters went to the polls in the midterms and delivered a slim majority to the Republicans in the House of Representatives, clearly because the Republican voters were sick and tired of their members of Congress not being able to smoke in the U.S. Capitol. So, they're just giving their voters what they want. Immeasurable human suffering. But you know what? I'm sure the tobacco industry and the tobacco lobbyists are loving it. Because to them, profit matters. So friends, I thought I had finished this video, but I want to add a little something on to the end. I've lost people to lung cancer. I'm sure many of you have as well. I lost my paternal grandfather when he was 55 years old. To say I looked up to that man is a pretty dramatic understatement. He dropped out of school in the 3rd grade to go out and start working and help provide for his family. He probably started smoking cigarettes at about the same time, 3rd grade. And when I was about 8 years old, my grandfather started taking me out on house painting jobs. And he taught me how to paint houses inside and out. And how grateful I am for having learned that trade, that skill from him. And at the end of the day, Grandpa would take me to a bar, sit me on the bar stool next to him. He would get me a cherry Coke and a bowl of pretzels, and He would drink his, I think it was Pabst Blue Ribbon, and he would smoke his filterless Camels. And those cigarettes took him at age 55. So, yeah, when I see the Republicans wanting to reintroduce carcinogens into Congress, into the Capitol, it feels personal. And I'm sure not just to me. Friends, we will get back to the legal issues of the day tomorrow because to us, justice matters. Friends, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.